challenge your self-limiting beliefs. What are some things that you say you can't do? And I'm not talking about playing in the NBA if you've got no basketball talent like me. I'm, I'm talking about things that you've kind of always wanted to do, but have never really made the effort to do it because you don't think you can. And I'm not talking about blowing up your life here. I'm not talking about saying quitting your job and starting a new company that you have absolutely no experience in. And the reason I'm thinking about this today is because I just finished the fourth and I hope the final draft of my first book. And I don't know if that makes me proud, but I'm certainly amazed by it that I did it. The first draft was 40,000 words. By the third draft, it was up to 46,000 words. And I sent that out to some readers for some feedback. Got that, and I cut it down. It's 39,800 and something words, something like that. And writing a book is something I never thought I could really do. I had started a couple, and it really went nowhere. But I was fascinated by the idea of being able to write a book. And my mental health journey finally gave me something to write about. And so it didn't start with anything but a commitment to myself that I was going to write 500 words a day back in December. So 7-8 months ago. I'm like, okay, I think I can do that. I can write 500 words a day. And so I did that on the first day. I did it on the second day. Before I knew it, I had 10,000 words written, and I'm like, oh my God, I think I can do this. Which was just kind of amazing to be able to experience that I'm up against, or I'm finally scaling that wall that I had always put in front of myself. And I finished the first draft of the book 46 days later on the anniversary of my birth in January. And wow. And now it's finally, I think, a completed manuscript. It's about to go off to a proofreader. But I think the book reads pretty well. I'm not the world's greatest writer. I don't think anybody's going to say, hey, we're going to make a blockbuster movie out of this. But I think it's the book that I would have wanted to be able to read when I was starting my mental health journey about 10 years ago. That's what it's about. It's about the things that worked for me and why they were, the science actually behind why they worked. And I'm really proud of it. I'm not sure when I'm putting it out yet, and I don't really care how many copies it sells. And if you can't afford a copy, I'll give you a copy, because the point is to help people along in this journey. And it all started, this book for me, all started by challenging that self-limiting belief. So really, what is something you've always kind of wanted to do but never thought you could do it? Is it play guitar in a band? For me, another one was swimming. I learned to swim last year. Fine. But what are those things? It doesn't really matter what it is, but challenging those I can't will really take you to a different level of life experience. And that's what it's about. I mean, that's why we're here, I think. So That's what I'm thinking about. Like, comment, share, follow. What other words am I supposed to use for social media? Slide into my DMs. Um, but if you like this stuff, please follow it and share it. And because there's 25 million Americans out there with major depression. And my goal is that every single one of them knows that there is a way through this. And even if you don't have a mental illness, I think this stuff still works. So, anyway, I'm Kevin Cotter. This is Rebuild Stronger. Have a good day.